Okay, just got to the south of France. We're in Cannes for the Cannes Film Festival, and we flew into Nice, and we got in probably like an hour or two ago. I wanted to post this vlog like way before I left, but I did not have time, of course. I just kind of wanted to go over like a rundown of kind of what I do to prepare for a show, and kind of what my top things are. So my number one is definitely fasted cardio. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's when you wake up in the morning, you don't eat anything yet, and you do some cardio. Usually, I would say like 35 minutes or so for everyone. And then what it does is your body is been sleeping. It doesn't have anything in its system. It has to use something for fuel, and so it'll kind of feed off the fat in your body more so than if you just ate or something, it wouldn't. So I usually do quite a bit of that, like at least 3-4 times in the morning, like a week, more if I can. It just depends on my schedule and how busy I am. So that's my number one. I also do usually intermittent fasting, so I'll do like an 8-hour window, like I was doing like from noon to 8 p.m., where I'll eat usually like two meals and maybe a snack like in that time period. But and it just helps me stay on track because I know like, oh, what time it is, like, oh, it's not that time, like I can't eat, like I don't contemplate should I have the snack or not, because I'm like, it's 10 a.m., you have to wait till noon. Like, no, you can't have it. Like, stop wondering if you can have it. So for me, it's just more of a mental thing with the intermittent fasting. It helps me kind of just block off a time. Like, this is when you can eat. Any other time, like, no, don't think about it. You're wasting your time in my mind. So it helps me like that, but it's also really good. There's so much research coming out with intermittent fasting for medical benefits, for health benefits. Like, it makes total sense why it would be so beneficial for your body to actually do that and not eat all the time. So that's another reason I just actually, from medical perspective, just value intermittent fasting as well. I think there's a lot of good research coming out with it, and that we'll see in the future too, to help with certain diseases like cancer and things like that. So intermittent fasting. Another thing that's actually good that my trainer was talking about the other day was carb cycling. I like unofficially, accidentally carb cycle, only because I'll like go off my diet a little bit and have like a cheat meal, and it's kind of like carb cycling because I don't go back to dieting, but I won't like completely fall off the horse. But it's intermittent, or carb cycling is actually makes sense as well. Keeps your body guessing. We all know that's like good for you to do, so it makes sense as far as that. He was saying to do like a high carb day, like a medium carb day and a low carb day, and then cycle through that way. Oh, and then I had a coworker too ask me the other day about intermittent fasting. She was asking about coffee, whether she can drink coffee or not. So if I do fasted cardio in the morning, I won't drink coffee first usually, unless I'm like dying. But just as far as the intermittent fasting goes, I don't count coffee included in that, just because I need coffee to survive. But I need a. I usually also train myself to not use creamer in my coffee, especially when I'm cutting for like a runway show or anything. I really just don't use creamer. I love sugar-free vanilla coffee like all day, but you just teach yourself to just live without it. I don't know, you just get used to the taste after a while. I don't know if that sounds depressing to some people, but it's not depressing when you look better overall, like body-wise, to be honest. So for me, when I do that, I almost drink my coffee black at this point, and then I'll add some stevia. Like at work, that's what I do. So we have like the little Keurig pods. I'll use that, and then add a little stevia, and then that's it. So, but she was asking about that, and then kind of like how long she should intermittent fast for. And I told her it really just depends on her goals, and like what you want to lose weight wise. I mean, potentially you could intermittent fast, your whole life and be fine. It's healthy for you. So I kind of just explain that to her. It just depends on like what your goals are and that kind of thing. I guess the only other trick that I do for show is I don't usually chew gum or anything. I chew a lot of gum. I have like a lot of mints, little like lifesavers, sometimes lollipops, even though you shouldn't do that because the candy is not good for your teeth. I literally made a dental appointment just because I was doing that because I didn't want to get a cavity. So I will kind of just have something that it's just like tricking your mind into the habit of like eating, right? Because you're chewing on something. So it's just something, and it's flavorful still. So it just, that's what I use is kind of like a little hack. And again, just be careful if you're, you're not wanting to eat a lot of candy because still a lot of sugar in that, and it can rot your teeth. I would stick to more like the gum and like mints and stuff. So it's kind of a little trick that I use. Or even just like drinking tea. Sometimes it's just the fact that it's just the habit of eating that people are addicted to sometimes. It's not, they're just so used to snacking, right? It's not that they're really hungry, they're just used to snacking. So if you can find little ways, instead of snacking, like have a cup of tea, that's way better than snacking for you, less carbs, less everything. So if you can kind of sub out like little tricks like that, I mean, I think they're very helpful. So, but anyway, so I'm happy we made it safe and sound. I'm excited to see this place in the daytime for the first time. Right now it's a gorgeous view out here by the pool though. I'm with some of the models here tonight, and then I'll see Tony. Tony's the designer for Beauty in the Box. I'll see him tomorrow, we'll be pretty busy this whole trip, but at some point him and I are going to talk a little bit too about some future stuff, so it's pretty exciting. I can't believe that I'm here and I'm going to walk in a fashion runway show for the Cannes Film Festival. Like, if I really stop and think about it, it's just crazy. And it helps keep me motivated for sure. But thanks for watching, guys. I will try and get this up soon. And then I'm going to try and vlog while I'm here. It just depends on how much. Obviously, when I'm doing like the runway show, I can't really vlog that because it's literally crazy backstage. It's just people running around, changing, like it's just crazy. So obviously I can't really vlog that part. I'll try and vlog maybe some behind the scenes, like us getting ready for the show. And then just like, while we're here hanging out and stuff. It's just hard to find that balance because I want to vlog, I want to show you guys everything, but at the same time, you want to be in the moment and you're around, other models that you haven't met yet or you don't know that well, so you don't necessarily want to be like, hey, here's my camera. But the good thing is, like, it's more normalized nowadays, and they're models too to begin with, so like they're all about it more so it's a little bit easier. But I'm gonna try, anyway, long story short, I'm gonna try and get some content, hopefully do a full editing with it when I get back home, and then kind of just show you guys at least a little bit of the trip. I'd really like to do that, so, and just to have it for my memories as well. So all right, well, I better shower and get some sleep. I have to get up in like 5-6 hours and get ready and do a lot of stuff tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, leave comments below. Like this video, if you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I love you guys. See you on the next one. Bye.